Hey there, it's Sober Steve. My name is Steve Truesdell. I'm a recovering alcoholic and appreciate those of you that are checking out my channel. Today's our first field trip. We're on our way, gonna go pick up my girlfriend Marie, and we're gonna go up near the Clare, Michigan area and go biking. As I'd mentioned on my previous videos, when I was drinking, this is something I would never do, and I've been doing it in my sobriety. I love biking. I love getting outdoors, very active doing things. And it's been a huge, huge part of my recovery. So anyway, as I mentioned, it might be a little cheesy, but we're doing it. And we're going to get Marie on the video later. So I'm heading over there now, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, on our way to Marie's. It's kind of loud in here because I got a soft top and I got the back windows out of the Jeep. I look like a very vertically challenged person, which I'm not. I mean, I'm not going to admit this on usually I say I'm 5'9", all right? So some will say it's a stretch. Anyway, just want to give you kind of a picture again too, like Saturday morning, sunny, going biking. I'm so excited. I love this. Going to pick up Marie. When I was drinking, I would be sleeping with a hangover and just wake up and go to McDonald's for breakfast and get that large Coke that cures the hangover. And you know, I'd probably just sit around for half the day, and I still do that sometimes, you know, for sure. And I mean, I struggle. My weight goes up and down. Right now, like, you know, I'd like to lose 15 pounds, but I forgive myself for it, you know. And it's like I just try to stay active and feel good, and you know, be happy and be good to the people in my life. And it's amazing, you know, that how good things can be. And the other thing about me, 53 years old, I don't know why, but I love rap music. So I usually have even the newer rap. I know there's like old school rap snobs and stuff. I love the old school stuff. I love the newer stuff. I like other music too. I like country. I like classic rock. But if I'm in the car alone, I listen to rap probably 90% of the time. And I wish so much that I was a good dancer, and I'm probably one of the worst dancers in history. I'm coming to the realization that I have to admit that at my old job at XPO, I was 0-4-1 in dance-offs, and I guess the record kind of speaks for itself, even though I think that many of those were very controversial. Anyway, so we're going to get Marie, and she probably won't want to get on the camera for several hours, I'm guessing, but we'll see. And I want to ask her what it's like. Like, we weren't together when we were in when I was in my drinking days, you know. We weren't together here until the last few years. So she never had to experience drunk Steve. She's just had the sober version, but it definitely affects our relationship from my perspective in some points, because you know, they always say keep away from wet faces and wet places, and there's certain parties, events, the camera sliding, weddings, that I avoid, because I know that it's gonna make that thing go off in my head, that I'm gonna want to get drunk, and I'd rather not deal with it, you know what I mean? So I'm selfish in some ways in my recovery, where I make choices that I know are going to be good for my recovery in the long run, and the people that I'm going to get emotional, but the people that care about me understand that. And so it's something that that I really like. Here's a cop, and what am I doing? Oh, I'm good. So that's okay. That's another thing I'm going to admit. I'm a fast driver, and I can't help it. I mean, I could help it, but it's lower on the list of priorities. I think that I'm a safe driver, and but I drive fast. Anyway, rambling, forward sliding. I just wanted to give you a flavor. Again, this is a field trip, and the sound quality probably sucks. The video quality definitely sucks. And I'll be back with Marie in a bit. Bye. Hello, Cheesy Steve. I'm on a dirt road, and I'm like 5 minutes from Marie's house, but I'm sorry if you don't like this, but I don't care anymore. This is so much fun. Anyway, I just wanted to say about Marie, because I had mentioned like the perception that I have of some of the challenges of being, you know, in a relationship with somebody who's in recovery. I haven't really talked to her about it much, honestly. I mean, I asked her if we could do this, because I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not just going to spring this on her, but you know, sometimes with her, she's so kind, and I'm not just saying that. People that know her, that watch this, will understand, like, she's the most caring, giving person there is. And so if she has a weakness, it's probably biting her tongue on things that maybe bother her, that she doesn't want to hurt my feelings. So that would be my only worry with her. But you know, then in a way I have to kind of accept, like, hey, that's up to her, you know. I mean, she needs to be honest with me, and if she's not, so I just kind of take her as face value with that. But she is, you know, it's cliche and all that, but she really is like my best friend. We have a lot of fun together, and I respect so much the way that she lives her life and the way she's a mom to her kids. And I'm very fortunate to be in this relationship, and we have, you know, it works for both of us with our lives, and you know, we're just taking a day at a time and loving all of our time together. And anyway, I just wanted to say that. But she's very understanding anytime anything comes up about my sobriety. And you know, I've even had people ask me, like, well, 23 years, aren't you know, pretty much over it? It isn't like that. I wish it was, trust me. It's not. Like, I don't want you to think I'm white, you know, wake up white knuckles, like, oh my God, I want to drink, because it isn't like that for me anymore. Sometimes, I mean, occasionally, and it isn't always just when tragedy hits. Sometimes out of the blue, I'll just, you know, I'll smell a glass of wine or something, and I'll be like, whoa, I wouldn't mind chugging 3 bottles of that. But it isn't like every second of every day. But she's very understanding when it does come up, because I was single so long after my divorce that I just got used to being in my little safe spot in recovery, and you know, it's hard for me to expand that, and I do a little bit. But anyway, I'm rambling again. I'm at a weird angle. This probably sounds like crap. I'll talk to you later. Marie's, and she's letting me videotape her. Say hi, Marie.
Hi, Marie.
Isn't she cute? Anyway, we're getting her bike stuff together, and then we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A for breakfast, because it's a breakfast of champions, and I insist. And then we're going to Claire. We'll be back. Marie is ready. There it is, Marie on camera. Say hi, Marie.
Hello.
So Marie and I have been together for several years, and two reasons why I wanted to include her today. One is because she's awesome, and I wanted to show that we were going biking in our field trip. And then the other thing I thought, as I mentioned before, it's interesting because Marie's only really known me in my sobriety. I mean, she knew me as a kid, but she really, and she never had to deal with drunk Steve. You're lucky. And I just wondered from her perspective, like, how big of a deal it is to be in a relationship with a recovering alcoholic. And so with that, how often do you think about me being a recovering alcoholic? Like, how does it affect your life in any way? Do you feel like, and be honest, it doesn't, you know, just maybe it's no effect. I don't know.
I don't think about it often. I have lately because of your awesome videos, and I think it's awesome that you're being open with everyone, and hopefully you're helping people get through their tough times. I guess that's the gist of it, of when I think about it, is how much you can help other people. But it doesn't really affect my thinking on a day-to-day basis, or since we've been together. I have learned a lot about alcoholism and what you have to go through, so that's been interesting, but it doesn't really affect me, and I don't think it affects our relationship beyond that.
So since you haven't seen me drunk, and
correct,
and it's been 23 years for me, like, do you ever worry, oh, he's gonna drink, or what if he drinks? Does it even cross your mind?
It has crossed my mind because I've seen, you know, we've been together long enough where I've witnessed some tough times for you, and it did occur, wow, if this was going to be the time, it would be now, but it wasn't, and you got through it, and I don't see you going back to that. I'd be really surprised, but I would be here for you.
Thank you very much. She is very, very genuine and sweet. And thank you for your view and your honesty. And I didn't think that it was a huge deal with us just because you're not a huge partier, or it's not that important to you. Marie does drink. I mean, she drinks wine. You occasionally will have a beer. You don't really.
Yeah, like once.
Do you drink liquor ever?
No.
No. This is the test to see if Marie's an alcoholic.
I throw back some tequila once in a while.
Oh, this is the Marie intervention. We're going to rehab now, folks.
Yeah, no, I do enjoy wine. I don't really drink beer anymore. Too many carbs.
I enjoy too wine,
but I am conscious of, if you're going through a tough time, I try to not drink in a social situation, because I think that might be problematic for you, or smell it on me or anything, and I didn't want to put you in that situation. So,
well, you're very thoughtful,
but it's usually not a big deal.
Yeah. So I guess the message is, when you're in recovery, you can have a completely normal and healthy relationship. There's issues. I mean, everybody's going to have some disagreements and issues sometimes, and there's always challenges. But I think from our perspective, it isn't a huge deal, which I'm with the right person then, you know, because understandably it could be a huge deal to people that really, you know, nightlife and partying was a big part of what they want to do. I'm not a good match. And so, unless they want the drunk Steve back. I don't think so. But anyways, so that's good. Now, we're about ready to go biking. Yay! This is our first real bike trip of the year, because the weather was sucky for a while and some other things. So we love biking, and we are up in Farwell, Michigan. And I will get you back out later, camera phone, and show you a little bit about where we're going. But thank you for your time, Marie.
Absolutely. And it is absolutely my pleasure to get you through this fun video time of your life, and you can cut this part out.
There's Marie riding towards me. This is the Pure Marquette Trail that goes northwest of Clare. Actually, my friend Matt, who might be watching this, is the one that told me about this trail, because I used to ride the Midland to Clare version, but this version's even more scenic and more pretty, like Marie. And we'll take you a bit of a ride. Can you see? Where's Marie? There she is. All right.
Turn around.
We're gonna,
Give me a U-turn. Love this beautiful day.
So anyway, this is our field trip, our cheesy video, and I'm blocking Marie. There she goes. So anyway, our goal, what's our goal, Marie?
20 miles out, 20 miles back.
It's been spoken. That's not really it's not gonna happen today.
10 out.
10 out, 10 back, so 20 miles. This is like our first real ride of the year, so, and some might say we're old, so they'd be wrong, but they might say it. I'm a week older than her. Anyway, we will check in with you later to conclude this, and thanks for going along on the field trip. I gotta catch Marie. Bye. All right, this is Lake something. It's our little stop. It's Lake Station. Yeah, it's a cool little town here, and old rail depot, and there's a store, and there's a porta pot that somebody I know is in there, and just nice. It's really a beautiful day, sunny and mid 80s, and amazing. And We are not going to videotape Marie coming out of the porta john because I'm not stupid. Are you ready to go on camera? There's Marie. How's the ride going?
It's excellent. Beautiful day.
A scale from 1 to 10, what would you give it so far?
I'd give it a 9 and 9.
Wow, a 9 and 9 is good.
I was going to say 9.5, but 9.
There's the bikes. There's a stranger walking that's going to think we're crazy, so I'll stop this in a minute. But yeah, it's really cool. Just checking in, and we'll talk to you later. All right, one more video on the trail because it's so pretty out here. We are heading back. We went 10.2, so not a ton, but a decent ride. And so we'll end up doing 20. And Marie was a trooper. Hadn't been on the bike in a while, and as you can see, she raced off in front of me. Oh, she wants me to show the lake. Most of my friends are from Michigan or live in Michigan, so you've seen all this beauty, but it is very nice up here. And one thing I really like about riding, obviously all the rail trails are nice because you don't have to worry about cars, but up here you can ride a long way without seeing a lot of people, so you can go whatever speed you want, and you know, you don't have congestion. I love that. So one thing I am noticing is talking and recording while I'm riding is not that easy, and I'm losing my breath. So I'm going to shut it down, and thanks for listening. Okay, we're both short looking, and we're on the way back. We ended up doing 20 miles, and 21 almost, and then we went to a cafe in Clare and had lunch on outside at a table. And
It's lovely.
it was lovely. We're almost home now, and Marie bumped up. Didn't you want to bump up your score?
Yeah, I'd like to do a little revision of the day. And not only was it 9, it became a 10. Because as soon as I said it was a 9, 9.5, I thought if a lake was around here, then it would be a 10. And 2 seconds later, we ran into a lake on the bike path. And it was just a great day.
Thank you. I had a great day too. Anyway, thanks for joining in to watch my first field trip, and I appreciate Marie taking the time to speak on the video as well. And if you made it this far, I appreciate it. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. That helps. And the next video that I do is likely going to be if you have a problem and you want to take the first step, when you're at that point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, as they say, what should you do? That's what I'm going to talk about in my next video. It should be up by next weekend. Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great one. Bye-bye.